My name is Maddison Lake. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm the CEO and founder of Epic Print. And there's only one place I can see Epic Print being in the future, and that is truly being the best print-on-demand software provider and manufacturer, hopefully in the world. And I hope that our, as we call it, our walls of wisdom with inspirational quotes pays off.
Right now here at noon, Hurricane Helene heading right toward Florida. The entire state on alert, with it expected to make landfall tonight as a powerful Category 4 hurricane.
The worst effects that we've said are going to be in Florida, but the storm will move rapidly to the north, and it's going to dump a lot of rain and bring strong winds to North Carolina.
And dump between 10 to 15 inches of rain. Western communities are in all-out preparation mode.
Documented evidence of damage at 145 King Creek. We're going to go ahead and venture in. We're good.
Just asphalt. It just slammed. Yeah,
The center one you can't really tell by video, but it's definitely pushed in. That trailer, talking 5.5, 6 feet, a direction of the flash flood simply by looking at the loading docks. Water definitely splashed up here. So let's go ahead and begin the adventure on the side. About an inch of water. As you can see, water somehow got to this level inside. I'm assuming it was from other parts of the building. I think a lot of this water is coming from other parts of the building rushing through. As you can see, the water levels here. Everything is, as you can see, stuff just looks like something from the apocalypse.
you are safe in your home, we urge you to stay safe in your home. The traffic lights in the region are mostly not working due to the electrical grid being mostly offline. So it is very hazardous to travel in Buncombe County and the region right now. And if you are on the road, you may be unintentionally prohibiting or delaying emergency responders and utility companies from doing what they need to do to help keep people safe and to get our electrical grid back online as fast as possible. So thank you so much.
Communities all around the Southeast still reeling since the hurricane turned cyclone Helene stormed across multiple states, homes torn apart, widespread power outages. We know at least 65 people have been killed. News Nation's Mills Hayes live in Asheville, North Carolina. Mills, we know that it's not the flooding that's as much of a concern now as the damaged roads from all of that water. Talk about that and crippling phone service, no power to a lot of those folks. Are you seeing any of that damage?
Oh, absolutely, Adrian. I mean, for 3 hours, we were just trying to find cell service. So that just goes to show you how isolated this area is because of the storm. We were downtown Asheville, which is about 10 miles up the road over here. And once you go downtown, there are dozens of people just walking around the city with their phones trying to find signal because there just isn't any signal at all. And you guys can see some of the damage right here to my right. I mean, look at that tree right there, completely just toppled over. This is the scene that we've seen pretty much all throughout the city, that power line torn down as well. And this is why it's so hard to get cell signal right now, because there's so many power lines that are down. But I want to show you guys some video from earlier that we shot in Asheville that really shows the damage done to the bridges, to the roads. And we talked to people who live in that area right on the river there in Asheville, and they tell us that the water actually has gone down about 10 feet. And so the fact that we can now see that bridge means that the water has receded a little bit, but it's still much higher than it should be. And actually, there is some video that shows a mobile home crashed into a bridge there. There are multiple bridges that are down in the city of Asheville, and people tell us that it really feels almost apocalyptic out there because they can't find food, they can't find water, and there also is an hour-long wait to get to the ATM. A lot of these people need to get cash because since there is no power, that means that if there is even a business or restaurant that is open, most of them are only taking cash right now. And so I've had people reach out to me on Facebook asking me if I'm still in the area, if I've been able to get in contact with the county, because a lot of people from all across the country have loved ones that are here in Asheville that they cannot communicate with right now because the cell service is so bad. And it was such a tragic moment when that storm really came through. There were scenes that you really don't ever see except in a movie. We spoke with one man who saw it all go down earlier in the week.
Right. I've seen houses float down the river. I've seen camper trailers float down the river. I've seen an automobile float down the river. I don't know how it's floating, but it was.
So here in Asheville, it really feels like time has almost stopped, while if you go about an hour outside of the city, you're back in civilization. And that's kind of what we've seen all across the states we've traveled to, from Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and now here in North Carolina.